5 years ago, my mother and sister went to buy my siblings and myself valentines cards at a mall in Salt Lake City, Utah. They were gunned down by a severely mentally ill 18-year-old who should not have had the gun that he purchased. My sweet baby sister Kirsten was killed, and my mother will forever suffer from the multiple gunshot wounds she inflicted. When it all happened, it was all over the news. Our pain and grieving was broadcast, and everyone in the community was hurting. They felt the pain, the fear, and the traumatic loss, and wanted to know what was happening because they felt like they were a part of it. Everyone can tell you where they were when it happened. But when the time came to move on, they were able to turn off their TVs, put down their newspapers, and go back to their daily lives, knowing that their children were tucked safely in their beds. But our families can't. We live this nightmare every day. We live with the pain and loss of our children, siblings, close friends, and family members. We live with the fear that unless our laws change, dangerous people will be able to get a hold of illegal firearms and put other innocent people through this intolerable pain of forever wondering who our lost loved ones would be today. For the last 5 years, I have constantly wondered who my sister Kirsten would be today. I wonder what she would look like, what she'd be doing, and what of her many ambitious goals she would have been able to achieve had her life not ended at 15 at the hands of someone who should never have been able to obtain the weapon that ended her life. Kirsten has missed so much that she should have been here for. Most recently, her high school graduation and my wedding. I watch as my mother deteriorates before my eyes, knowing there is nothing I can do for her. She will never get better. She will never heal. I live in fear for her and her future, and for the future of my kids that I want to someday have. It is far too easy for these dangerous firearms to get into the hands of the wrong people, and gun dealers are not being held accountable. Congress is not being held accountable for these weapons that are getting sold. We all stand before you today, asking you to remember what we can never forget, to say enough is enough, and to demand a change so this does not continue to happen.